Hello, everyone, and welcome to In The Dugout. I'm Michael Shively, and today I'm joined by Lincoln Saltdogs. Oh, you can call him an infielder, an outfielder. It's Joe Robbins, the rookie, joins me both on Saltdogs social media, Lincoln Saltdogs on Facebook, as well as at Saltdogs Ball on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, on radio, FM 1015, 1480 AM, Lincoln's ESPN. And to start things off, Joe, yesterday, a pretty good day. 2 for 4, a home run, 3 driven in. The home run, though, and inside the Parker, when you were rounding the bases, what did you see that made you think, okay, maybe I have a chance to get all the way?
Well, I saw him backing up towards the fence. He was backpedaling pretty hard, and the center fielder, I heard him saying he's got room. So at first I thought he was actually going to catch it, and it did go in his glove, but he hit the fence so hard in his back, he almost scorpioned over the wall. But, yeah, as soon as I saw that, I saw the ball fall, and the umpire on second base was calling it was in play and everything. So I just started running as hard as I could around second base, and luckily enough, it was to where it was too close to him. The center fielder couldn't get to it, and I was able to score.
So that was your first hit at Haymarket Park, the home field for the Lincoln Saltdogs, just your second pro hit. When you slid into home plate, just getting an inside the park home run for your second pro hit, what was going through your mind?
A lot was going through my mind. I was actually extremely tired rounding third base. Yeah. But not many times you get an inside the park home run for your second hit, especially in a new ballpark and a new atmosphere here in Nebraska. I mean, I'm not used to anything like this, coming from Louisiana. So I don't know. It was a great experience for sure.
Now, Joe, you've also had 2 triples, just 3 hits, a home run, and 2 triples. That's not too bad. That's the team lead in triples for the season. How would you describe your aggression on the base paths, trying to turn singles into doubles or doubles into triples?
It was kind of the mentality that we had at UL. Basically, I kind of took that back into, like, when I got here to pro ball. It was stretch out everything. If you can stretch out a double into a triple, that just gets you 90 feet closer to scoring.
Easy enough.
Easy enough.
Now, Joe, it's not always just that easy, though. What has been the toughest thing to adjust to as far as the difference from Division I pitching to professional level pitching?
The velocity is a big thing. I didn't see a whole bunch of guys throwing 96, 95, a whole bunch like that. I saw a bunch of soft lefties, righties topping out at like 92. So it was a big adjustment seeing a couple guys come in and throw about 95, 96. But with the help of the coaching staff here, I got my swing back. I feel a little bit more comfortable at the plate, getting a few at-bats under my belt. So hopefully it's just up and up from here.
Is there anything specific you're working on? I know you're in for some early work today. What are the coaches telling you that can help you get around on those fastballs?
Right now they said I was kind of like leaning my shoulder over the plate, so they're trying to open my chest up a little bit and keep my hands visible. So we're just working on the little things right now, and hopefully the little things will pay off in the end.
Michael Shively talking to Joe Robbins in the Dugout, our special social media edition that you can catch online at Lincoln Saltdogs on Facebook and at Saltdogs Ball on Twitter, as well as our YouTube page. And as always, we're on radio, FM 1015, 1480 AM. And Joe, aside from the offensive side, defense, so far you've played 5 or 6 games. Already 4 defensive positions. You've done center, right, first, and third base. Have you always been sort of a utility man?
In high school, I wasn't. I played third and shortstop in high school. But when I got to college, I kind of saw my versatility, and so did the coaches. So my junior year, they tried me out in center field, and I played real well there. So they kept me there for half the season, and then they saw my ability to play third base, so they pushed me to third base. Just if I was hitting, I was in the lineup. So they knew that I could play multiple positions. So as long as my bat was hot, then I was going to play.
How do you learn enough skills to be above average at both third and center field?
I learned from the other guys on the team, especially like a bunch of the older guys, a bunch of the older outfielders. I know from just growing up, I'd watch older guys, pro guys, like the way they took infield, the way they moved around, kind of like where they threw from, how they fielded, if they fielded at an angle, if they vacuumed the ball or they funneled the ball into their chest, or if they caught it out front, or if they picked it. I just picked up on the small things, and I think that really helps me out in my game, like to elevate myself above some of the other guys that play defense.
Now, you did get shifted to first base down in Cleburne, and I saw the team had to go run out to first baseman's glove to you. Was that your first time, and what was that like being thrust into a position at first base?
Yes, that's definitely the first time. Me being 5'9", I didn't think I was going to be on first base, no doubt. But Bobby said, "Hey, can you play first?" And I said, "Of course I can play first, but I'm a pretty small target, so I don't know why you'd want to put me there." But he put me out there. I didn't have to make any plays. Mm-hmm. Thank you, but I appreciate him wanting to put me out in defense and seeing my talent there.
Hey, as long as you get out there and you're playing, right?
Absolutely.
Now, Joe, family history. You had two parents that played college ball, softball and baseball. Your dad at LSU, your mom at UL Monroe, and your dad went pro as well. Did you always know you would be a baseball player when you were growing up in a household like that?
Pretty much. Yeah. At first, it was whatever I wanted to do. My parents were real lenient about what sports I wanted to play. And growing up, I played multiple sports. I played basketball, football, swimming, track. I was a pole vaulter. When I got to high school, and plus baseball, but kind of nulled that down. I took out track, so I didn't do pole vaulting anymore. But I played soccer, and I played baseball, and I swam for our high school. And then when I got to college, it's just baseball. But them being so lenient, I kind of got my foot in the door in every sport. So it kind of helped me out with baseball because swimming was good for my shoulders, and it was good for stamina. So that was good. So that helped me out. And then for soccer, obviously, you're going to run a whole bunch, so that got my legs in shape for baseball. So basically, it was just me playing those other sports to get ready for baseball.
And then when you decided to do it in college, I'm sure your parents were happy you chose baseball.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have been happy with whatever I chose, but they knew that I had an opportunity to go play baseball somewhere really good, so I think they were happy that I chose baseball.
And so your dad has AAA experience. When you signed your first pro contract here with the Lincoln Saltdogs, what was the best advice he gave you?
That's a tough one. He said, I can tell you when he leaves, he said, respect everybody. That was the big thing. He's like, don't ever show your butt to anyone, I guess. And always call everybody by their name, by their first name, and always remember that because it wasn't you that got yourself here. A lot of things had to happen for you to get here.
I figured it'd be something life advice, like instead of just something baseball-wise. That's generally the best advice I've heard from players in the clubhouse and things.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Joe, thank you for taking time in the dugout today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's Saltdogs infielder and outfielder Joe Robbins, the rookie, had a good day yesterday and joined us in the dugout. That'll do it for In the Dugout, and check us out on social media as well.